Hello and welcome to another episode of the Photoshop series. In our previous lessons, we've learned about how to add solid and gradient colors to our background. As we can see, we have this beautiful background on our screen. Today, we are going to learn how to add images. So let's say if you don't want to use a solid or a gradient color in your project and you want to use an image instead, I'm going to show you how to use an image instead of the solid or gradient background colors. And I'm also going to show you how to blend the image with your background. So let's get right into it. Now, the first thing we are going to do is that when you want to add an image to your workspace, there are actually two ways of doing that. But the best way to do that is to head onto the file tab here. You click on that, you scroll down and locate place embedded. There's this one. You click on place embedded, then you are going to select your image, the image that you want to import into your workspace. So we are going to choose the location. So mine is on desktop. So I'm going to select this background. Let's select this one. So I'll place it. Yes. So this is the image that I want to use as my background. But as we can see, the image is not covering the entire workspace, but I want it to cover the entire workspace. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to move over to the edge of the picture and I'm going to hold and drag it. And I'm going to reposition it. So I'm resizing it to fit my workspace. Yes. After that, you are going to hit on this tick icon on this bar, and there we go. So now we've been able to add an image as our background. So whenever you want to do that, you head over to File, Place Embedded, then you locate or you select your image that you want to use in your project and you hit OK. Another way to do that is so let me delete this one and let me show you. They are all the same. You are going to open your File Explorer. So from your taskbar, you open your File Explorer and you are going to browse to where your image is. So mine was on desktop. So this, I'm going to hold and drag it to my workspace. Yes, then we have the image there. So same way as we did with the other one, I can hold and drag resize it to fit my workspace. Then here we are. You can use any image of your choice depending on what you want to. Okay, so I'm going to show you another way of adding an image to your background. But this time around, we are going to blend the image that we add with our background that we have. And it's going to be very beautiful. So we are going to go through the same process that we went through with the first one. We select the File tab, then locate the place embedded. We select that one, and we are going to browse to the image that we want to use. So now let me select this picture. By the way, I downloaded this picture from freepik.com. I'll leave the link in the video so that whenever you want to download any kind of pictures, backgrounds, clip as icons, you can head over to that website to download them. So I'm going to select this one. I'm going to click place. So there we have an image there. I'm going to reposition this image to the top of the page. Just hold and drag it to the top of the page. Then you hit on this tick mark. So now what we want to do is that we don't want this image to cover the whole workspace, but we want it to blend with our background. And for that, the first thing we are going to do is to head over to the layers panel. Yes, so this is the layers panel. I've told you that the layers panel, it displays every item that you add to your workspace. So as you can see, this is the picture that we've added to our workspace, and there is this eye icon something there. So when you click on this, it disappears. When you click on it, it appears. So this is used to keep track of everything that you add to your workspace. But now our main focus is on this part. By default, this is the mode of the item that you have placed in your workspace, and by default is always on normal. Yes. So we are going to change that. So I'll you hit on that. We have so many modes. You can choose any of them that you want depending on the project or what you want to achieve. So let me go through. For me, okay, I think this one is okay. You want the image to blend with our background. So I think the soft light is okay. So let's click that. Yes, so now we have this mode. So we have changed the mode of this picture to soft light. It's looking beautiful already. But you notice that the edge of this, the image that we added is displaying over here, and it's not nice. So we want to clean this edge in the image so that it will blend with the background perfectly. So to do that, we are going to head over down to the icons or the tools that we have here, and we are going to select this one, that is the layer mask. We are going to add a layer mask to our image. So you hit on that, and a white box will appear beside your image. The next thing to do is to head over to the tools that we have here, and we are going to locate the brush tool. Yes, this is the brush tool. When you hover over any of the tools, the name of that tool will appear. So we are going to select the brush tool. Then we will move down to this pane or this set that we have here, and this one is the foreground and the background color. The foreground and background color. So after you selected your brush tool, always make sure that your foreground color is black. If the foreground color is not black, we have two colors, black and white. So let's say our foreground color is white. What you have to do is to just press X on your keyboard, letter X on your keyboard. So you can see that as I press the X, the foreground color has changed to white and the background color has changed to black. But we want our foreground color to be black, so we are going to press X again. Then we have the black foreground color. After that, we are going to head over to this part and we are going to select it. Now you have to move your hardness to 0. So by default, when you are starting this without any settings in your project, the hardness will be around maybe 50% or 70%. Make sure you select 0 for the hardness. Then also with the size of our brush tool, I think this one is okay, 1811. Okay, I think this one is okay. So now you come to the edge of the image here, then you just a single click, you hold and drag over the edges of the image. This, so we are cleaning the edges of the image. Yes. From there, let's move back to our move to. Isn't it beautiful? Yes. So now we have been able to blend our image with our background, and you can even move it. Let's move it upwards a bit. Yes. So you can start adding your text or anything that you want to add. Okay, so I think this is all for this lesson. In our next lesson, we are going to learn how to add shapes to our workspace. If you have any problem, please do well to leave a comment and I will help you address it. See you in the next video.